In section 1.2, we're going to talk about domains and ranges and how to find them. And one of the things we have to think about is what is possible. So if you're working with data that includes people, you're not going to have like half a person, right? Or you're not going to have a negative amount of coins. You'd have a positive amount of coins. Or we talked in another video about a radius, and that a radius is a positive measurement, so it wouldn't be a negative number. Those types of things affect our domain and our range. We also have to consider what is mathematically permitted. Like, we can't take the square root of a negative number. That would not be a real number. It's not real. And we're not going to be able to divide by 0. Okay, so no dividing by 0. So when we're looking at domain, restrictions often involve two things to look for. So because a lot of times they're going to give us an equation or a graph or something. And so two of the things that we're going to look for is, are we dividing by a negative, or are we dividing by 0 ever? So if you had something like 1 over x, then you know x cannot be 0, okay? All right, so that's one thing to look for. 2, square root of a negative number. So when we're to have the square root of x, say, x has to be then greater than or equal to 0. It can equal 0. You can take the square root of 0, but you can't take the square root of a negative number and have it be a real number, okay? So those are some things we're going to look at when we're looking at domains.